Hello, Beez Bladers, and welcome first timers to the channel. I have a new knife to unbox for you, and it's a tried and true staple in the Civivi community. Yeah, I know, it's another Civivi, but I can't help it. You know, I got to check them all out, I guess. A special thanks to Chris Bird for sending this knife to the channel for unboxing and first impressions. I greatly appreciate that very much. So let's check this knife out. If you've never received a Civivi or bought a Civivi, that is, this is what they come in. They all come in this pouch. Collect the whole set. And let's take a look. So with the Civivi, you get a couple stickers. And you get a little packet. Not a packet, pretty much a piece of paper. They give you instructions before use. You would think it's common sense, you know, it's a knife. You get a very nice cleaning cloth. Soft, clean off your blade. Well, if I could open it. It's a really nice cloth with the Civivi logo on there. So that's nice, very, very nice. So here is the Civivi Praxis. Oh, very nice. Looks like we have a little bit of lube on there still. So we'll take a look here. Turn it over. All right, there is your show side. And here is your clip side. Taking a second in case you want to get up closey. Tell you what, let me clean this off real quick. A little bit of oil going on. I've been getting that with knives lately, but hey, better than getting a rusty knife, right? I mean, come on. All right, so let's see what the blade looks like. Get up close. Typical Civivi fashion, there's not a bunch of branding and billboarding. Very nice, very, very nice. Just give you a good look at it before we go over some things here. Here's the back side, and they got some more lube on there. There, just don't want to get that all over the place. Here's the back side. Boy, they put the steel very, very, very tiny. There you go. 9CR18 MOV. So there is the Civivi Praxis. This knife is available on Amazon and most online retailers. It's around the 42-ish price range. You can also get a Damascus version. Did I say that? Damascus version, and they're around $74. Those are pretty much the price ranges you're looking at. It comes in so many different variations: blue, black, OD green, tan, orange, purple. The scales are all G10. I will put some links in the description so you can go check it out if you would like. So let's check out the specs, then we'll look at the fit, finish, ergos, and blade. Here we go. So the overall length is 8.45 inches. So this is not a small little knife. Let's get lined up here. So it looks like they're pretty much right on the money at 8.45. Your closed length is 4.7. Let's see how close we are on that one. Looks like, yeah, we're definitely 4 3/4. So they're correct. They're pretty, you know, so you never know. Sometimes they'll say it's this or that, and you're like, what? Your blade length is 3.75 inches. And looks like you're about 3.85. And then your sharpen length, pretty much, let's check your sharpen length here. And did a bug just fly in? Hello, dude. And I am out in the garage. So it looks like we're about 3.3 for the sharpened edge, which is not too shabby. Let's take a look at the blade stock thickness. This is for such a big knife, this is relatively thin looking blade stock. Coming in at 0.112, so kind of the norm, 0.12, 0.116 if you want to be exact, if you're that specific about it. We've got a 9CR18 MOV steel. They claim that the hardness level is 57 to 59 HRC. We have a flat grind, black stonewash blade, and we have G10 scales. The handle thickness is 0.51, so it's about a half an inch. And then you're looking at pretty much an inch in height for your blade. No, not your blade, for your handle. So about 1 and then a half inch for the thickness. This is the olive drab green, and I'll get up closey so you can see. There's a little bit of contouring here, which is very, very nice. Very, very nice. And then your hardware, these are T8s right here. And let me see, do I have a T8 handy? That would be correct. So we're good on that. So here, looking at the pocket clip, we have a deep carry pocket clip. The screws are in set, so the screws are not sticking out at all. You shouldn't have any problem. It's a nice low profile. I like their pocket clips for sure. You have black coated stainless steel liners. If you look at those, and it looks like they are milled out, which is going to help with your weight there. There's the inside of your liners. So you have caged ceramic ball bearings, which is why this is just, I mean, right off the bat, right out of the box is just pow right in the kisser, pow right in the kisser. You have a liner lock for the locking mechanism, and this knife, just like most of the knives on this planet, is made in China. If you're still watching and you enjoy knife content, unboxings, and full reviews of knives after they've been carried, used, sharpened, etc., please like this video, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss out on at least 2 point of view movies or episodes or videos, whatever you want to call them, a week. I only ask once per video, so I'll thank you. I'll thank you very much. All right, so let's go over some fit and finish. We'll check out the blade. So your blade centering is spot on. See if I can get it in there so you can actually see. There we go. So the blade is well centered. I wasn't expecting there to be no blade play, no lock rock. Do we have a choil? Yes. Oh, we have a choil here. Very nice. I always appreciate that for getting up close. They definitely lubed it well. Maybe that's why the action's so great. But you know, Civivi is part of the We family of knives, and you know, We company knows how to make their knives, and it's very apparent when you get a brand new Civivi out of the box and it has action that works this well. It's no surprise. So let's check out the grind here. That doesn't look too bad. Check out this side. Nice and shiny. See what it feels like. Oh, that feels pretty nice. Wow, that does feel really nice. And you know, 9CR18, I like sharpening it. It sharpens right up. And you know, like a 600 grit, 1000 grit, it is razor sharp in no time. It's easy to keep sharp. I really, really do like 9CR18 MOV. Let's check out your, see what our lockup percentage is here. Looks like we're at about, I'd say about 30%. We're looking at about 30%. Let's shine a light on it. See there, it's not a whole lot. I'm sure it'll move over and break in a little bit. And deployment options. So this is definitely a flipper tab. Here's nothing but the finger, no wrist involved. Just very smooth action. And it closes nicely. So you see here, as far as safety and shutting, when you depress the liner lock, this will come down and hit your thumb and you're good to go. And I don't know if I can do this sideways or not, but to give you an idea, it's already drop shutty. Like, shutting it is not going to be a problem. That's really nice. All right, let's do some size comparisons and check the ergos. Let's see what we have to compare it with. Of course, I'm going to bring out the Spyderco Tenacious. And the Manix 2 Spyderco. So you see it's got a nice long handle. It's a little longer than the Mannix 2. Just a hair longer than the Tenacious. Blade have about the same cutting edge as the Tenacious, and more cutting edge for sure. About a ½ an inch more cutting edge than the Mannix 2. And a knife that I was curious when Chris sent this over is how close it would look to the Civivi Insight, because I thought they looked very similar. So let's see what they look like next to each other. Try to line these up as well as I can. So here's your Insight and your Praxis. There is not a lot of difference. So let's take a closer look here. The blade looks very similar. Now, one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is it looks like you have a little more room for your thumb for grip up here. The way you come up, and it comes up with a flattened area, whereas the Insight does not. The Insight is flat for the most part, straight across. So you are going to have a little more grip here. You've got some jimping. It's there. It grabs your skin, but it's definitely not aggressive, so that's a good thing. All right, let's check out a couple more knives, and then we'll move on. Here is the riffle. Blade size is very similar with the riffle. The handle size is very similar. And we'll show you the Ortis. Definitely a lot smaller. Here's one that a lot of folks have. Give you an idea. Here is the Cold Steel Tough Light. And we'll throw in the Kershaw Leak. So, as you can see, it is a full-size knife. And you know something, if this helps at all, this is what it looks like on the dollar bill. If you want to see how big your blade is, you're pretty much coming all the way over here to the O. So there's the knife compared to a dollar bill. All right. So let's check out some ergos, and then we'll start wrapping it up. Please follow me on Instagram at Beez Blades. You can contact me anytime there. It's the easiest way. You can email me, beezblades@gmail.com. Send me a message. Thoughts, ideas, comments, good and bad. I'd appreciate it. I'll definitely answer anything that you put in the comments, and I will also put that in the description. So my hand, how does it feel? It feels pretty good. I don't really have any complaints at this point. The one thing that I always check for when I get a knife are sharp edges, and I'm not getting any of that inside here. You got your full liners, which give it some more stability. Sometimes the G10 will feel cheaper if it doesn't have liners, but you definitely have the full liners. You also have the G10 backspacer here, and you have a lanyard hole. And this is, the pocket clip is reversible, in case I didn't say that before. So your deep carry pocket clip is reversible. Speaking of that, let's see what it looks like in the old jeans. So if you're carrying this bad boy, what's it gonna look like in the corner of your pocket? Look at that, very nice. No branding, simple. The whole knife disappears. Has a nice profile. So that is very nice. That is cool. So it feels nice. The pocket clip is not grabbing my hand whatsoever. You know, if I was gonna really do some pushing, I'm not gonna be back here on the jimping. I just noticed that if I choke up, I'm not gonna be, you know, my finger's gonna be way up here. But I think it would be kind of silly to have jimping coming all the way out here on the spine also. But choked up, well, I tell you what, that lube just won't quit. But choked up, it feels pretty comfortable. I don't have any problems there. So all the bugs are finding their way in. I'm gonna have to shut the garage door. So overall first impressions, I like the feel of it. No sharp edges. You do have a little pocket pecker. Things I like are pretty much most of it. You know, like I was saying earlier, the Insight, I carry this knife all the time. I use it all the time. I like a full-size knife. I like the nice, long, flat grind, slicey blade, and that's exactly what you get with the Praxis. Get that nice flat grind. Let's see how sharp it is. Let's cut a couple things real quick. Here's some cardboard. I don't have a lot of room on here on camera, but let's see what it does. Oh yeah, for sure. That, man, it just slides right through that cardboard like butter. I mean, man, that is great. Okay, and my favorite test is the cardboard, the hard leather. This is very hard leather. Let's see what it does. Yeah, I'm not having to push very hard. It's slicing right through it. Whoop. It's slicing right through it. It could be a little sharper. I can definitely put a little more on it. I am having to put a little pressure, but this is one of the harder pieces of leather that I have, but it's slicing right through it, no problem. So there's a look at the Praxis. I hope you guys got a good idea of what you get with this knife. Thanks for stopping by, and do me a favor, don't cut yourself.